So as you probably noticed, I ran out of time in the last video, so I will can just pick back up where things were not quite finished. So I'm going to call this Notes 2A Continued. As you'll see here, we're looking at metric conversions at this point. Your base units are here in the center with meters, grams, or liters, depending on whether we want to measure length, weight, or capacity. You should hopefully find this to be fairly simple because all of these conversions will be a simple decimal movement. So for example, if you wanted to convert from a meter to a centimeter, you'd start here at meter, and I want to go from a meter to a centimeter, and that would require that I move 2 places. So I would move the decimal 2 places to the right. Say for example you are sitting at a liter and you wanted to convert all the way back to a kiloliter. So here it's starting here in the center at liter, and you want to go to kiloliter. You're going to go 1, 2, 3 towards the left. So I will move it 3 places to the left. I'm going to move my decimal 3 places to the left. So like I said, hopefully you would consider this a very simple decimal movement. I also put this down here for you in a number line format. You just have to be careful once you go past milli and kilo. Each of these are 1 decimal unit movements. However, when you go from milli to micro, notice how the exponent from 10 to the negative 3 to 10 to the negative 6. That means then that this decimal movement from here to here is 3 places. Likewise, from here to here is 3, and from here to here is also 3. But moving here, here, and here, these were all 1 decimal place movements. Likewise, going this way, this is a 1, a 1, and a 1. Okay? But once I go from kilo to mega, I'm looking at 3 decimal places. Mega to giga, 3 decimal places again, and then from giga to tera, also 3 decimal places. So just be sure that you take note of that. Okay? All right, so we'll move down, look at a couple of these, and then head on to our last page. Suppose in example 10, we say a 16-ounce Coke holds 560 milliliters. I want to know how many liters then are in the bottle. So I start here with the 560 milliliters. I'm just going to look at the number line here. Milliliter would be sitting right here, and if I want to go from a milliliter to a liter, liter is a base unit here in the center, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 places to the left. So I'll just write that down. I went 3 places to the left. If you ever don't have a decimal, it's always sitting at the end of your number. So here 560 doesn't have a decimal, so my decimal's sitting here at the end, and I'll move it 1, 2, 3 places to the left. So then my final answer here is going to be 0.56. You can put the 0 there if you like. I'll go ahead and put it 0.560 liters. Final answer. So here in example 11, our next problem we'll be looking at converting one microsecond into nanoseconds. So I will start here then with my 1 microsecond, and I want to convert that to a nanosecond. So again, looking at here up at my number line, I am starting at a microsecond, so I'm starting here at this location. Let me use a different color. I'm starting here at this microsecond, and I want to go to a nanosecond. And this is one of our unique cases. I'm going to have to move it 3 places to the right. So again, if you don't have a decimal in your number, it is sitting at the end. I'm going to take that decimal and move it 1, 2, 3 places. So there's my decimal. I insert zeros. And so really then we are talking about 1,000 nanoseconds. Final answer. Okay. We'll flip on over to our last page. Top 2 problems there just deal with conversion. They're just using a simple formula, and I'll let you look at that on your formula sheet. I will go on down though to example 15. This is talking about converting U.S. money to Canadian dollars, pesos, basically currency exchange. So looking at example 15, it says, well, in Canada you rented a car and the price of gas was $1.34 Canadian dollars per liter. I want to know, well, then what's the price in US dollars per gallon? So start with what we know. This will be another case where we have to convert to units. So $1.34 Canadian dollars for every 1 liter. And so notice then I want to convert both of these because I want to go to US dollars per gallon. Again, it doesn't matter whether you want to get rid of the Canadian money or the liters first, just you got to get rid of both of them. I'm going to start up top with getting rid of the Canadian money to US. So if you want to get rid of the Canadian money, you put Canadian on the bottom. And you can go directly from Canadian to US. That's on the second page of your formula sheet, and you'll notice here that 1 Canadian dollar is equal to 1.005 US dollars. So coming back here, 1 Canadian dollar is equal to 1.005 US dollars. That way then Canadian has canceled out. I have US dollars now at that point. I have US dollars per liter, so I need to convert those liters to gallons. So like we saw before, if you want to get rid of the liters, which are sitting here on the bottom, in order for it to cancel out, you've got to put liters up top. And you can go, looking on your conversion sheet, directly from liters to gallons. Towards the bottom, you'll see that there are 3.785 liters in every 1 gallon. Again, the 3.785 is right beside the liter, so it's got to go up top where you put the liter. Now, liters have canceled out. We multiply straight across, and we have 5.10. Since it was money, I went ahead and round to the nearest hundredth if you had to. And this was US money per gallon. So a price per gallon. Okay, and that'll do it. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to call me or email me. Thanks a lot.